Alright, let me know if we're live, guys. I think we are. Sort of waiting for everything to pop up. Just let me know if we're live or we're good to go. Sort of wait. I just got it on my end. See how many people are going to show up. We had quite a bit of people waiting. I kind of set up the stream a little early. I might have to do that again because we had a good set of people waiting. So hello, I'm alive. I'm not dead. I didn't upload for a week. Can you guys hear me? Is my audio good? You guys know I ask this at the beginning of every stream. I always ask, is my audio good? Do I sound good? Do I need to change anything? Yes, there is more H2O Delirious drama, and I will get into that today. We are actually going to watch a video, so I will be talking about it with you guys. We can sit down here and discuss it real quick. I know a little bit about the drama, and we're going to go from there. Okay, you guys can hear me. Audio's fine. That's awesome. Yep, there is some crap that I got to talk about. There are 3 things in the title and 3 things in the thumbnail. I made it pretty simple on what we're going to cover today, and we're going to go from there, obviously. So we have some mini-lad meme stream updates. He uploaded a video, if you guys did not know. I think that was Saturday the 16th. He uploaded that video. I was not able to talk about it because I went on a break of my own, which if you guys are curious, I could talk to you guys about. If not, and you guys don't want to hear it, tell me to shut the fuck up and I'll move on. TJV, will you be watching Chilled's video? Chilled Venom, yes, he has a little bit of a video on it, and he does show a lot of the things that I want to talk about, so I will be pulling up his video. Hey TJV, first of all, my name is... Have you seen Crazy Rabbit's video? No, I have not, but I know he made a video on it. Thank you for letting me know. $2 super chat, first super chat of the live stream. Thank you very much, Major Skaz. $2 super chat. Hey BWC. Yeah, are we still doing that where we just pick any 3 letters and that's my new name? Awesome. But anyways, there's a lot of stuff that we need to talk about. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. TJV, do you have any socks for my kitten? If you're gonna buy socks for kittens, go to like any PetSmart, and they have these like little slippers that you can buy for your dogs for like out in the snow. Those will fit on cats pretty well. Some cats just will automatically tear them off and not like them. Some cats are compliant. My cats are not. They are picky and they want to be naked. They don't want to wear even a collar. They won't wear. Hallen THMS. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. It means a lot. Hello everyone. Purple Yoshi still got no TJV shirt. Yeah, I gotta order some. I wanted to get merch out this month, but I don't know if people will buy the merch, so I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'll make merch for November and December. I ain't gonna worry about October. Plus, it's kind of stupid. I hate fucking asking people to go buy something that they don't want, that I don't even want to buy. So I gotta find some like really cool design if I'm actually gonna do it. Regardless, let's hop into this and talk and go from there. So first thing, I just wanted to update where I was at real quick. I didn't upload for about a week. There was a few things that happened in my life. I don't want to get really into any details of it because it's private and I'm a very private person. I try to be. Yeah, stuff went on in my life. It wasn't anything terrible. It wasn't anything bad. It's just I dealt with a lot. I found some new friends. Lost a few friends. It was a crazy week for sure. I got out of a relationship. So yeah, there was quite a bit of stuff that ended up happening. So in the midst of all that, I was like, you know what? I wanted to take a break anyways. So I'm going to take my break. I shut down my computer for like a week, which I think is actually good for your computer to shut down and not use it for a while. So I did that and I went from there, and I'm not like upset. So I don't want to hear the sympathy or anything. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on and that I'm not being lazy or anything. I'm not trying to be at all. I love doing this and I love talking about drama and stuff like that, but I need to do that, accordingly and go from there. And I wanted to explain to you guys what I was going through. So I was just, you know, the classic stories of like a breakup, losing friends, having car troubles that I was having, just a bunch of stuff. And my mind was kind of on overload moment, and I wanted to calm that down as much as possible. So, I took a week off, did not hop on Discord, didn't do anything, and now I'm back on a Monday, and I'm ready to come back and keep uploading. I do have a couple videos that I did not work on actually during my break, but they are close to being done, so once they are done, they will come out. And there are some really funny videos. I got some really funny videos. One of them involves Wildcat, and he's Spider-Man, so wait for that. That's going to be interesting. I think you guys will really like that. But yeah, there's a couple things I want to do. Cruz for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you guys so much. I really like it that you guys have become members. I think you're going to regret that in a month, but we'll see, because I have no idea where this channel is going to be at in a month. So, Cruz, thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. $10 super chat from Thunder. Oh, Thunder, you don't have to do that. When you get in that vape sponsorship, I really want to get a vape sponsorship if I can. That would be great. But sponsoring a vape and telling people to go out and vape isn't necessarily a good thing. I would have to, like, sell it. Like, if you want an alternative to cigarettes, vape. You know, I'd have to sell it like that. I couldn't get any new people involved in it because, you know, it's not necessarily good for you. But yeah, I'd love to get a vape sponsorship, you know, for those vapors out there who might be watching my video. The American Faro with $5 super chat. I'm not going to say that. A lot of people try to get me to say it every time. I don't know if you're trying to or not. Cooler, member for 3 months, level 1 support. Mini Lad is pregnant. Thank you very much for becoming a level 1 supporter for 3 months. I didn't know you could select the amount of months. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Awesome. I've never seen that before, you know? So, anyways, thank you, Cooler, for becoming a level 1 supporter. Hopefully you use the green name in the chat responsibly. Thank you for becoming a level 1 member. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter and a member. Sorry, just looking at my phone real quick. Anyways, so yeah, that's where I was. I was just taking a break. Don't want to take too much time on this, but I was taking a quick break, trying to figure out, just trying to figure out what's going on in my life for a moment. Took me a little less than a week. I think I uploaded 6-7 days ago. So I'm back. Not really much else to it. I'm not upset. Nothing happened to me or anything. I'm good. So I don't want to hear the sympathy. God forbid, I don't want any of my staff members to message me, are you all right? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm a badass motherfucker. Gotta have that ego high. So, yeah, I'm completely fine. And I'm here to talk about some drama. And I have something funny, and depending on how many of you 500 people watching, if you guys are going to stick along, I have a little bit of a surprise at the end, something that's going to make us all laugh, but cringe really, really bad. And hopefully you guys stick around for it. But we got to talk about H2O Delirious and Mini Lad drama first. DPP $5 super chat. Let me and Lady make your merch, you nerd. Maybe I'll have to hit you up. You'll have to sit in a group call with me and the staff team, because I like to talk to my staff team while I'm setting up stuff like that. So I'd like to do that. I gotta actually get Coda involved in it. So yeah. Regardless, hey yo, Trev, you tripping, dog? Am I tripping? Did I say something wrong? I don't think so. But the last few days, yeah, has been completely fine. TJV, I'm fine. Don't ask me if I'm okay because I'm okay. Fans, are you okay, TJV? Right. Yeah, I'm completely fine. I got a haircut, so my sides are kind of shaved down, which is nice. What else? Been out drinking, having fun, relaxing, enjoying life for a minute, hanging out with a lot of my friends. So shout out to Dakota, Debo, Jerry, Tyler, Derek, Jaden, Levi, Evan, Hannah, everyone. Shout out to all of them, because I've been hanging out with them, and my younger brother Austin. They've been all really, really cool. And shout out to my mom and dad for being there for me and helping me out. So yeah. Anyways, regardless, I'm done talking about me real quick. That's the only reason why I'm in the thumbnail. Otherwise, I wouldn't put myself in the thumbnail at all. Moving on, we're going to talk about Mini Lad, and then we're going to get into H2O Delirious. Chilled Venom made a video about it, so we're going to kind of glance over that. Probably not watch it in full. I don't know. We'll see. And then go from there. So first, we're going to talk about Mini Lad. He returned back to doing a meme stream, and he decided to upload a meme stream that he already did, but edited it together 14 minutes down, and I think the first 4 minutes he's talking about the drama, which is great, because that's sort of what I've wanted to do. I've wanted other people to sit here and break this stuff down, and that's exactly what we're going to be getting into. $2 super chat. God, I can't speak. This is why I'm never going to take a break again, because I cannot speak coming back. There's going to be so many mispronunciations. You guys can, like, download this or record this and edit it into a compilation of how much I'm going to misspeak. Pitch, Skull, Black, $2 super chat. I bought shoes from a drug dealer. Been tripping. It wasn't even worth taking the time to read that. I'm disappointed that I read that now. Thank you for the $2 super chat, though. Fuck. God damn. That's the thing he says. He buys a $2 super chat, and that's the thing you want to say? Okay, cool. Hopefully your drug dealer was selling you more than just shoes. Anyways. Going over to the meme stream. Mini Lad. I'm just kidding. Thank you for the super chat. Mini Lad uploaded this in the first 4 minutes. He kind of talks about drama, so we're gonna jump right into it. As you can see by the likes, there's 18,000 people who were like, "Yup, this is good." Like, and about 4,000 or 5,000 people. And I'm just saying, don't hate on those 4,000 to 5,000 people disliking the video, and don't hate on those 18,000 people liking the video. I'm just saying, regardless, the people who are disliking it clearly understand that he's still at fault, and he's not at all forgiven for this. And by you sitting here supporting him and donating him money and making him money, not just the meme streams, but any other stream he does, you are supporting a pedo. But okay, hello Briz, I saw you hop in the chat. What's up? It's been a while, Briz, since I've seen you in one of my chats. Welcome. But regardless, let's get into this.
Here's the thing. As you guys may have noticed, I've been gone for a while. My life decided to take a little bit of a twist. Last December, as you guys know, I put up my apology.
Also, hi, Chilled Venom. I saw you in the chat as well.
Here's the thing. As you guys may have noticed, I've been gone for a while. My life decided to take a little bit of a twist.
Okay, can you guys hear that okay? I just replayed it a little bit. Can you guys hear that okay? Is that good? It has. We need to call sometime. For sure, Briz. I mean, actually, I've been thinking next spring would be a great time for us to meet up and film a video together. That would be dope as hell. Your Discord server scares you? Yeah, your Discord server's crazy, man. Yeah, Chilled Venom. We're gonna watch your video here in a minute, but can you guys hear that? Does that sound okay? You can hear the audio? Okay, people can hear it. I know it sounds cringe, and I know you don't like to hear many, but we gotta do it. Oh, I'm down 100%. Awesome. Sounds great. Maybe we can get a couple other commentary channels to meet up too. That'd be dope. You're going to need to get the group chat set up because you're the verified person, Briz. You're Mr. Popular now, you know. I remember back when you were smaller than me, but now since you're Mr. Popular, Briz, you're the one that needs to set up the fucking group chat on Twitter or wherever the fuck it is. Like, you set up the group chat, you get all these commentary channels together. I'll pay for it if I have to, and then we can get all these commentary channels to hang out. That would be cool as hell. Regardless, let's move on.
Last December, as you guys know, I put up my apology. I went silent. I went dark on everything. I didn't have Twitter. I didn't have Instagram. I deleted everything off my phone. I just wanted to focus on me. Because for me, I'm aware that...
Okay, so we kind of knew all this. He went dark. His life took a twist. Went to shit. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, I'm not rolling down the red carpet, sends the one that got celeb stats. Yeah, okay, then get Sensitive Society to fucking do that shit. Hit up Sensitive, say, yo, TJV wants us all to meet up in person sometime. He'll pay for the trip. Get the group chat together. If other people are willing to pay, please do so my bank account doesn't go completely negative. But I will help pay for the trip for all the other commentary channels. Get Sensitive, get whoever. Hell, if we can get Diesel Patches to show up, I don't know if he's ever done a face reveal before or not, but we'll have to, like, blur his face if we do a vlog or something, because I know I will be.
Everything in my life that's happened up to this moment is my fault.
Okay, so he says this, okay? He says everything up into his life to this point. Sorry, I don't mean to fucking cut it out early. It's 4 minutes of the 14-minute video that we gotta watch. The rest is just the meme stream shit. Yeah, man, I'll hit him up. Awesome, sounds good. Too bad VidCon got canceled. Golden opportunity, right? Yeah, let's just fucking do something, because I think most of the commentary channels live in the Midwest. I know you and me are kind of in the Midwest area, Briz, so I think most other commentary channels are. I'm not 100% on that, so we'll have to figure that out. Regardless, so yeah, he sat here and says, everything up to this point is completely my fault. It is his fault. It's 100% his fault, and we're not trying to convince anybody that it is his fault. Nobody's going around saying Mini Lad did this. They're not repeating the same shit from before. The only reason why they would be repeating the same shit to before is to remind people why he should not be supported, why he should not have an audience, and why he does not deserve the luxury of having a YouTube channel, thousands of people watching him, yada, yada, yada. That's the only reason why anything would be brought up to explain why it's his fault. Other than that, though, Mini Lad's been repeating this constantly, that, hey, everything's my fault, I get that, I just want to stream. Hey, everything's my fault, I get that, but just subscribe to me so you can type in my chat. Hey, everything's my fault, I get it, but donate money to charity because my meme streams are going to charity. Hey, I know everything is my fault 100%, but please hit a like on this video so there's not a lot of dislikes. Now, he's not saying all this. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that nobody's at all blaming him or telling him it's his fault. That has already been done months ago. That's already been done for almost a year now. What people are trying to talk about now is whether or not he should be on YouTube or not. Whether or not he should be, liked and donated money and subscribed to and yada, yada, yada. He dropped under 5 million. He's now at 4.98 million. But his recent stream that he did, you are required to subscribe to him and be subscribed for at least 5 minutes before you type in the chat. If you guys did not know, I have a video. I can show you guys the video soon. But he requires people to subscribe to him for 5 minutes in order to type in the chat. Now, I'm not subscribed, so I wasn't going to type in his chat anyway, so I don't care. But I'm just letting you know that that is something that he is now doing. So if you want to type in his chat now, you have to subscribe. I think there's 2 reasons why he could be doing this, and I'm not particularly picking at him doing this. I kind of get why he's doing it. It could cause anybody, it could be trouble for the mods that are trying to help him out, even though he shouldn't have mods or be able to stream in the first place, but whatever. One, he's going to try to stop the raids, the hate, the harassment, yada, yada, yada. If they're subscribed to the channel, more than likely they're not going to hate on him and yada, 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 and they're not subject to sit here and call out certain things or raid or spam or whatever. Second thing as well is that he could be trying to get his subscriber goal right back up over 5 million like he was before. He stated before he doesn't care if he drops under 5 million. I get that, but now having a 4.98 million channel and people talking about, oh, he just dipped under 5 million now, yada, 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 when he was at like 5.5 million back when the drama first started. Him losing well over 600,000 subscribers over the course of a year and stuff like that, I'm sure he would like to get those numbers to go up eventually. So that could play a part into it as well. Debria with $2 super chat, could you say we love Justin for me? We love Justin? Okay. If you're talking about Justin Bieber, I mean, I like his music. Don't hate on me. I kind of like his music. He's kind of cool now. I mean, I always thought he was cool. I was that weird kid back then who actually listened to Baby and Boyfriend and all that other shit. I was that weird kid in middle school, but okay. Regardless, let's get back into this.
So I knew that if I was going to work on me and if I wanted to come back to this, I wanted to come back to entertaining, I wanted to come back to everything, I knew I needed to work on me, right? I lost friends over this.
Okay, so he says if he knew if he wanted to end up coming back to do YouTube again, he has to work on himself. Okay. The problem, again, I do not mean to pause every like 10 seconds or so, but the problem I have with this right here necessarily is that if him personally felt like he could not do it anymore and he had to leave to work on himself to come back to it, that would be fine. But he already tried to avoid leaving and continue to make videos and stuff like that. He already tried to like sweep it under the rug as if nothing happened and move on. So he only realized that after he constantly was getting disliked, constant videos were being made about him, constantly people commenting on his videos about it. Then he got the hint, okay, I need to leave, okay? And he already admitted he saw the hate. He admitted it in one of his newer streams that he saw the hate and that no one liked him. He acted like he was digging himself out of a hole and it wasn't working. So he ain't really sitting here saying, I needed to work on myself before myself could come back. It's I needed to work on myself so you guys can accept, or some of you guys can accept, me coming back, is what it more sounds like, because he already tried to avoid taking a break to continue to make videos. And he said he saw the hate, he saw all that, and yada yada yada. So I don't think he's being completely honest here by saying, hey, I think I needed to work on myself before I can see myself doing it again. It's no, I can see myself continuing to make videos, but everyone hates me so much, so I'm going to go work on myself and then come back in a year. And hey, if he got better, great. I'm not wishing ill intent among his health or his financial gain or anything. I'm not. But what I am saying is that you don't belong on YouTube at all. And I don't care how many likes you'll be getting now. I'm not going to be for this guy. I'm not going to support this guy or this guy's content. What he did was completely disgusting. I don't support those actions on the platform. I don't support those actions anywhere in life. If you literally had to put that on your resume and go to every single job, good luck trying to get a job saying, hey, yeah, I message 16-year-olds, by the way. Good luck trying to put that on your resume and go hand that into McDonald's and see if they hire you. I know some McDonald's will not hire you. Some of them, I mean, I don't know. I'm not 100% on that. But I'm just saying what he did was wrong. And I don't think it's a forgivable action. I don't think you can just forgive somebody for that over time. He was at a space where he was popping on YouTube. He was making so much money. He had a beautiful girlfriend. He had dogs. He had his own place. He renovated his place. He was doing great. He was driving a Ferrari around at the time. But guy, it was a mistake. He missed a 60. It was just a mistake. He won't do it again, right? Yeah, no. You can't be made of money, have that great of a fucking life, and then blame it on your fucking headspace, okay? If you needed to take a break with your videos, we get it, we understand. But you sitting here as an excuse to message a 16-year-old and stuff like that, I mean, that's just way too much, I think. Now, again, I don't know if I'm being harsh or something. I don't know. I don't know. Am I being harsh or something? But I'm just saying, I need to drink more water, man.
I lost fans over this. Last September, I moved to Texas. I went back to Northern Ireland for a few weeks, then came back, and then I moved to Dallas.
Is that when everyone was saying he was fleeing the country to avoid charges? He fled the country, like, right when the allegations happened or whatever. And then he moved back to Texas and started making videos or something. Oh, my God.
A bunch of friends out here that were like, we realize you're going through some stuff, let me help you. But there's a bunch of people here who are just like willing to let me talk and help me get through my stuff. And you know, I've maintained therapy every week. Shout out Brenna, by the way. Brenna, my therapist, is a fucking legend. For me, here's the way I looked at therapy. Is, you know,
yeah, Chilled Venom said it was for family visits. Yeah, I remember he claimed in the Clear in the Air video or whatever, he said, the only reason why I returned back to Ireland because I missed my family. I had to go see my family and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. Sorry, it just wasn't believable that he just went back to just see family or whatever.
Whenever you go through stuff and you have that one friend that you talk to about everything, they know everything that's going on in your mind, you tell them. But there's always a few things that you're too afraid to tell them. Having a therapist, for me, was that. I could go into the really dark places of my mind, and everyone has these closed off doors, right? That they don't want to go into because they're scared and they don't really know how to fix it. But what therapy and just this entire process has allowed me to do is open up those dark chambers, clean everything out, and just see who I am, who Craig is. Not Mini Lad, not anything else, just me. I knew the first thing I needed to do was I needed schedule. I needed like long-term goals. I needed something that I could work on. And for me, that was working out. The act of physical exercise is as much mental as it is physical. And I knew that if I was gonna figure out who I am and try and be the best person that I could be, I needed to do that. I didn't know when I was gonna be back. For all I know, it could have been 1 month, 5 months, 10 months, or 5 years. And I told myself, I'll come back.
Just imagine if it was 5 years, though. Oh my God, 5 years without Mini Lad on the platform? Dang, I would go broke. People would unsubscribe to me and be like, hey, I'll be back in 5 years. See you when Mini Lad uploads again. No, I'm just kidding. No, okay. So he talks about working out, therapy. He was able to talk about every dark part of his mind or whatever. And he needed long-term goals, so he chose working out, and he wanted to reach a certain goal by his whatever, and all that stuff. Again, I got absolutely no comment on any of that at all. There's nothing really to talk about there. I'm glad that he went to therapy. I'm glad somebody has to look over how his mind is working, since his mind was so sick in the first place to do what he did. Not just one thing, not just two things, but several things. There's been several bad things Minnie did, and I am fine running it down for the 750 people here if you guys want to hear every fucking bad thing Minnie has done. I've been talking about it constantly for the last year. Mainly last fall I was doing it. We're going to get into the Delirious stuff later. If you're just popping into the stream, the Delirious stuff we'll talk about after Mini-Lad. No tolerance. Member in the chat said, make sure to like the stream. Yeah, make sure to hit the like button on that stream. On my stream, I appreciate it. So, Mini-Lad, talking about all this, I don't really have any comment. I'm glad he went out and went to do what he wanted to do. That's great. The only problem that I have with him wanting to do what he wanted to do is when he came back to streaming. And he said that he didn't know if it was 1 month, 5 months, 5 years, whatever. Honestly, people ask me all the time, how much time do you think Mini-Lad needs off the platform before he can return? My honest opinion is that, one, YouTube should have done something about his channel in the first place. I think he did get demonetized. I don't think his channel's monetized anymore. I think, because you can't donate in the YouTube chat. Like, you can't. There's no donate button. There's no super chat button when he's live streaming. So I think his channel got demonetized, if I'm not mistaken. So that's one good thing. But he's still getting an income from the Streamlabs by just putting a link. Fans will go to that link and donate to him still. What I honestly think is a good amount of time for him to leave is forever, if I'm being completely honest. But if you don't want forever and you want me to be a little more realistic and have Mini-Lad do that, I would say give him about 3 years. 3 years of him off the platform, come back, he's going to look vastly different in 3 years. He's an adult, he's aging up, he's going to look a bit different, his hair's going to be different. He's going to have, hopefully, a whole new thing to his content and everything. 3 years, just stay off the platform for 3 years. There's so much drama right now, especially with the Vanos crew and the whole pedo allegations and all this other shit happening, that by him returning and stuff like that, people are going to have a tendency to choose sides. People have a tendency to split up whatever fan base they possibly can. I don't care what content creator you are. You can be Mark Rober or Mr. Beast. There is still going to be a split in the audience just based off of what opinions are had. I'm going to make this big so I can explain this real quick. So there's obviously a split among the Omrecker audience. There's people who support him and think he's right and yada yada yada, and there's people who don't. And then same thing with the Vanos crew, you know? And sometimes one side is way bigger than the other. Sometimes it's split 50-50. Right now, it seems like, based off all these likes that he has on this video, it seems like Mini-Lad has a pretty big following supporting him. So, having said that, I think that, given 3 years, you won't be able to see as big of a difference between the two sides. Or any of that within 3 years. So you ain't going to be able to sit here and see, like, the arguments between both sides. You won't see all that happening. In 3 years, he'll be pretty much forgotten at that point, and he'll just be like an old YouTuber at that point. So him returning or something like that could be special for other people, I guess, and a lot better in 3 years. Again, I prefer if he never came back to the platform at all. But in 3 years, people change, people grow over time, people's opinions always change. I think 3 years, 1 year seems just like, you know, I remember last year when he took his break. 1 year seems too short to me. 2 years doesn't seem that long at all. I mean, I feel like with the amount of stuff that could happen in the next 2 years, I think 3 years out or beyond that would be better. If he said 5 years he was going to take a break and be back in 5 years, fine, 5 years. Go find another job. Maybe he'll find a different career. Maybe by that point he won't even want to do it at that point. But I honestly think that the whole, you know, him returning 9 months, was it? Back to his Mini Lad channel was not a good idea at all. Now, I could be wrong. He has a ton of likes on this video, and it seems like he's going to get a ton of likes. But he's also sitting here not having his channel be completely open like everybody else's. So, like, my channel's completely open. You know, you don't have to be subscribed to talk in my chat right now. There's about 740 people watching this. I doubt every 740 people that are in this live stream chat are subscribed to me. I doubt all of you guys are liking my video. I doubt all of you guys are going to be willing to donate me money. Mini Lad thinned his margins of people that are talking in his live stream down only to people who are subscribed to him, and now those people who are subscribed to him, they're probably more than likely to donate to him anyways. From that, he's going to end up growing an audience. People are going to feel more obliged to be able to subscribe to him. He's going to grow an audience. Is this shady? No, it's just a smart business brand idea to have people get into a subscription or subscribe to you so they can talk in the chat, and they'll be more involved in the chat, and they'll feel like they're part of a community, and yada yada yada. And it's over the years what Mini Lad did to grow his audience. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that. What is wrong with it is that he shouldn't be on the platform at all, and he shouldn't be growing an audience because of what he did. That's the problem. So yeah, that's all I'm just trying to say throughout all of this. But let's continue.
When I feel happy within myself, I know that I'll come back when I feel like the time is right. And I'll be honest with
Quick question. Okay. Someone asked in the chat. I was kind of curious about this question. If he did meme streams without a donation link or a sub to chat thing, that would be somewhat okay. But coming back this soon and doing that, it seems greedy and disrespectful. Not only does it seem greedy and disrespectful, it's also still just like really fresh in people's minds. Like, people know what Mini Lad did, and it's still fresh. It's only, less than a year ago. So, like, it isn't like this big time. Like, a lot of people are blowing up Mini Lad is back in their thumbnails and everything. Yeah, I think I even did it. But it's not that big that he's back, because he was only gone for like 8-9 months. I mean, he's had plenty of money to be able to survive. He still lives in Texas, it looks like, at whatever place he has. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, though. It isn't the fact that he came back because it was only 9 months. It ain't like that he came back. That's like saying, for me, after a week, I've returned to YouTube or something like that. But what really sucks about all of it is that there are other people out there who haven't gotten themselves into that, disgusting, messaging a minor sort of situation that much rather deserves the likes and the viewerships and the people subscribing to them and the donations. People are trying to make this out a career. People want to be a streamer and a gamer and react to things and do all that stuff, and I think they deserve it way much more. For example, I think Tyrone Magnus deserves all of these followers and stuff like that. He reacts to stuff. People should go over there and follow him and like his videos and donate to his Patreon. That's what I think. Chilled Venom, I think, is a good commentary channel. Briz is a good commentary channel. They haven't gotten themselves into some pedo allegations. Why does Mini Lad deserve to have any of this when these people could be spending their time looking at a different content creator or finding a new content creator? What happens if the next content creator you stumble across ends up becoming the next Mr. Beast or PewDiePie or someone huge, and you are able to be a part of that audience and being part of that community so early on to help build it up? I think that is so much more special than a guy who's already had his fame. He's never going to be able to reach that status anymore. He's not part of the Vanoss crew. He's never going to become part of the Vanoss crew again, and I don't think him as a solo content creator will ever be able to reach the heights as all of these other solo content creators like KSI, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast, for example, all these people. They're never going to be able to reach that status, or Mini Lad isn't able to reach that status. So why should people have the opportunity, like him, should have the opportunity to do this stuff? This is where I think YouTube could intervene and could do this. If he's openly admitted that he's done that stuff, does YouTube follow, like any sense of moral or any laws or something like that? You see someone who is doing something that they should not be doing, shouldn't you, take them off your platform? This is why I think that YouTube should be held just as responsible as Mini Lad should be. People should be tweeting at YouTube saying, why are you allowing Mini Lad to live stream on your platform? EDP445 isn't allowed to, right? I'm just saying, didn't Mini Lad say just as mean, vulgar, and disgusting things as EDP445 did? Just saying. I mean, look at those screenshots. They're pretty nasty, and I don't see why this man is on the platform at all. I'm just saying.
With you, I know this might sound kind of crazy. I'm now the happiest I think I've ever been in my life. And I know that might sound really hard to believe for a lot of people considering what has been going on, but for the first time in my life, I figured out who I am. Looking back, I realized, Jesus Christ, like there was no time.
All right, bunch of baloney. I do not care. First time in my life, I figured out who I am. Okay, yeah. Let's move on.
Time between recording, being on phone calls with Ty, trying to get my edits done and everything, that I just had time to work on me and be me. And that's what these last like 9 months, really the year and a half, but especially the last 9 months has given me. I'm very happy with who I am. I'm very happy with the people around me. I have an incredible support group of friends, and I don't like what happened because obviously I know it affected you guys as well. That's not what I was about. This is
That's what you were about. You were about that shit for three years, man. You did that clear back in like 2016, 2017. And you kept that hidden for years. You threatened the girl saying that you were going to harm yourself and your other followers were going to harm themselves. He literally... Okay, this might get me demonetized or even the stream later taken down because of manual review or whatever, but I'm going to say it anyways. And just a trigger warning, because I am going to say something that you might not like. So if you want to mute the video, I will wave when you can unmute it. So now's your time to mute, because I'm going to say something real quick. Minilad literally said, and this screenshot's been around for a while now, it's nothing new, that he said that he's afraid of a bunch of his followers committing suicide and killing themselves if all the allegations came out about him. He thought not all, but a lot of his followers were going to kill themselves if they found out their favorite YouTuber was a pedo. That's what Minilad said in a screenshot. And yes, it's real. And yes, he did say that. He also said that, blackmailed and said that he was going to harm and kill himself as well. So, but he's not about that. He's not about that. All right, y'all can come back. Y'all can unmute. Hopefully you're unmuting now. Someone can type in the chat, hey, anybody who's muted can unmute now. That might be a little trigger warning for people. I don't want people to have to hear that if they don't want to. But that's something that he did say. Okay? But he's not about that. He's not about that. That just happened in, way back then, but he's not about that. Let's go back to when he said that. He's not about that, right?
I don't like what happened because obviously I know it affected you guys as well. That's not what I was about.
That's not what he was about, guys. He wasn't about that. It only happened. He only kept it hidden for like 3 years. I mean, he was only getting more popular and making more money and yeah, but he's not about that. It's just the last 3 to 4 years of my life. He last 3 to 4 years of his life, he was about that. Sounds like a guy who deserves a second chance for sure. Oh yeah, but he, because he wasn't about that. He wasn't about that at all, right? He wasn't about that, right? He wasn't about that, right? Do I need to repeat it about 6 more times? I'm just gonna replay that. I'm sorry.
I have an incredible support group of friends, and I don't like what happened because obviously I know it affected you guys as well. That's not what I was about.
That's not what he was about, guys. Guys, that's not what he was about. It's not what he was about. We're doing this right now. Oh, that's not what he was about. Just listen. He wasn't about that. He wasn't about that, right, guys? So, Yeah, go over to @TrevorValentine TJV. Hit the like on that because he wasn't about that, guys. Remember, he wasn't about that. He wasn't about that. I mean, it only happened 3 or 4 years. He only like tried to hide it multiple times. He did say that like sponsorship deals are going to continuously work with him regardless of what's coming out. But he wasn't about that. Trust me, he's not that guy. He's not about that. He's not about that. He's not about that. He's not about that. He's not about that, guys. He's not about that.
Because obviously I know it affected you guys as well. That's not what I was about.
He wasn't about that, guys. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to talk about the H2O drama after this mini lad stuff, guys. God, a lot of people are showing up being like, "Where's the H2O Delirious drama?" Well, I'll pull it up here in a second, guys. He wasn't about that. He wasn't about that. Let's see how many people can get pissed off. Stream name. He's not that guy. He's not about that, guys. Let's move on.
This is my life. I realized that I needed to face everything. I could, if I wanted to, I could have just scared away, you know? Like, fuck this, I'm out, don't give a shit, not changing anything. I could have done that. But
that would be a little bit more preferred, I think, if, like, he just were never on the platform again. I mean, like, at all. Because at that point, if you tried doing that shit, like, outside of YouTube, like, on apps or something like that, maybe one of those, like, predator approachers could have caught you and made a YouTube video. You know what I mean? Like, predator approachers or whatever. You know, if he just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to be the same guy, but just on Tinder or something like that, and he caught like a 16-year-old, and then he got caught by one of those predator approachers online. That would have been fucking awesome, and I'd much rather that, because then you wouldn't be on the platform anymore, yada yada yada, and you'd probably be, he probably would have been caught by the police even. I don't know. Somebody asked in the chat, "Hey TJV, don't you think it's time to move on from this? You give Mini Lad attention." Not really. I mean, look at my channel statistics and then look at his. I mean, look at this. Like 200,000 views, 18,000 likes, and 4,000 dislikes. Why don't you take a look at like the last 100 of my videos and see if they ever got near that amount? Maybe you'll find like 1 or 2 of them. Like, I don't even have more subscribers than this. I mean, I don't think I'm really giving him that much attention, if you think about it. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I know, I don't think he'll ever sit here and make a whole ass video about it. Trevor isn't about that. Did I just create a new meme? He isn't about that. But he isn't about that, guys. He isn't about that. Come on. Come on. He isn't about that. Yes, 4 million sub guy getting attention, right? I know you didn't mean, like, say anything bad by that when you asked me Alpha Dragon King. I'm just saying, like, am I really giving him attention in the grand scope of this? I mean, hey, if I can give him, the negative attention he deserves, such as the dislikes and people telling him to get off the platform, I'm all for that. I will fight for that cause 100%. So.
But I needed to not be a bitch. I needed to face this head on. I need to look at all my...
Did he think he was going to be a bitch if he just left off the platform? Is that what he's saying?
My insecurities in the mirror and say, the fuck is going on, Craig? It's time to fix this shit.
So you think that what you were doing, you were just being a bitch. You were being a lot more than a bitch. You were being a fucking sexual predator is what you were being. It wasn't just being a bitch, okay? I would call maybe, you know, a channel that I don't like or somebody who calls me out or Keemstar. I'd call Keemstar a bitch, okay? As an insult. Being a bitch isn't the worst thing you were. You were being a lot more than a bitch. I get it. You probably can't say much and you don't want to say much on there. But if he would one of these streams just sit here and call himself a fucking child predator or something like that, I would actually give him the respect that he's actually being transparent and honest with us for once. Because he wasn't just being a bitch, okay? I'm just saying that now. Thunder Cookie $2 super chat. He isn't about that merch. Thunder, you just came up with the next idea. That's what it's going to be. He isn't about that. That's exactly what the merch is going to be. He isn't about that. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Longaruni XV $2 super chat. He's not about that. He's not about that. He's not about that. He's not about being a bitch, right? Not anymore. He's not that guy. He's not that guy, LOL. Yep, I that's gonna be the new merch, dude. I'll do the merch right after the stream. I'll kick up the merch. Maybe I'll throw a video together for tomorrow and be like, guys, in light of the stream and the whole 800 plus people watching that, he's not about that. I'm gonna have to go back to that moment. So right after we're done watching this, we're gonna go back to that moment. Then we'll get into the H2O Delirious stuff.
I've let people down, and that's not fucking okay. And here's also a thing as well.
When he just said he let people down and that's not okay. Did he really care about what other people thought of him?
In the mirror and say, the fuck is going on, Craig? It's time to fix this shit. Because I've let people down, and that's not fucking okay. And here's also...
I mean, people have kind of gotten past that now. They just want you off the platform now. At least the people, the people who want you off the platform. I'm not talking about your followers and your diehard supporters.
A thing as well. I know that people watching this right now...
First 800 shirts have to be signed. See, that's the thing. It doesn't ever... Like, if I were to make merch, I go through Teespring. So, like, they don't come to my house before they're shipped. They're just shipped right from the facility that Teespring ships them from. So if I were to put any signature on there, it would be a digital signature. So I would draw my signature out on my phone, take a screenshot, send that, cut it out in Photoshop, throw it on the shirt. Would you guys want that? I don't know. I've never had to do that before, but I can go through the work doing it if you guys would want that. I can sign it. He's not about that. Signed, TJV.
You might be on the fence. I know that. If you're on the fence and I've broken your...
Okay, for everyone who's on the fence, I did see this clip before I started streaming, so, like, pay attention. If you're on the fence about Minilad, this is for you.
Here's also a thing as well. I know that people watching this right now, you might be on the fence. I know that. If you're on the fence and I've broken your trust, if you decide to leave, that's okay. Don't feel pressured into watching this.
Alright, that's the first thing. Let's go on the second thing.
No animosity against you. I wish you all the very best in life. But at some point in the future, if you decide to give me another go, I'll welcome you back with open arms.
So if you decide to leave and you don't want to watch his videos and his content anymore, he's fine with that. But if you ever decide to come back, he'll welcome you with open arms. Okay. Notice how he ain't really talking about those people who are either on the fence or completely against him that are constantly going to his videos to record, re-upload them, yada yada yada, or whatever. He's not really talking about them. He's not really talking about all the commentary channels or someone like me who is like actively against them. He's not talking about them at all. And I don't think he will. And a lot of people ask that, like, do you think Minilad would ever give you attention or something like that? And they ain't really giving it attention, but would he ever, like, respond to you or make a statement about you or whatever? No, I do not think so. I don't think Minilad will. I think Minilad needs to stay away from that, because if I was, God forbid, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but if I was in his situation, I'd probably, like, if I really wanted, like, my goal was only to do YouTube, regardless of any morals or sense of being a normal human being, or a man for that matter, if I only wanted to do YouTube, I would do the same thing he's doing by ignoring all the hate, welcome all the love, and show off all the love and support by donating to charity and get people to sympathize for me and my cause that I'm trying to fight for. I mean, it's smart. He's fucking, it's working. Look at the fucking likes, okay? He's fucking, whatever audience he has, he's holding on to for dear life, and it's working so far. Is it going to last? I hope not. But what he's doing is what he's doing. And it's not really I would say, a manly way to handle that. I mean, going more head on to address these things, or even calling out some of these commentary channels and explaining their flaws, would give him a little bit of, like, backbone for other supporters to be like, okay, Minilad's kind of right in this sense. But overall, most people believe, at least in the commentary scene, believe that I think he should be off the platform. And there's not really any way he can argue that. So it's kind of just smarter if he just sticks to his own thing and ignores all the hate and stuff like that, instead of addressing it head on. Because, like, we've all seen Omrecker. He kind of backfired when he addressed commentary channels. And, I mean, it didn't really work when he addressed me too well, I don't think. So, yeah.
Cliches are cliche for a reason. It's hard to word it any other way. But at the end of the day, I can't change my past, but I sure as hell can change my future. And that's why I'm here today. I have a long road ahead. I'm very, very happy to be on this road. So thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I promise I won't let you down again. Feel free to fuck.
He promises he won't let us down again, because he's not about that. He's not about that, guys. He's not about that.
Fucking clip that. I want to be able to help people again. Fucking clip. Be on this road. So thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I promise I won't let you down again. Feel free to fucking clip that. I want to be able to help people again, and that's the reason why I want to do meme streams, like, or the charity for the meme streams. I have a lot of plans for the future.
He's not about that. He's not about that, guys. Feel free to clip it, because he promises he won't let us down again, because he's not about that. He's not about that. He's not about that.
I'm really excited to share a lot of this with you guys. With that being said, let me show you the wheel.
All right, let's go to Twitter, see how that thing went. He's not about that. He wasn't about that. Mini Lad do be looking like a guy who enjoys his casually talking in net chat. Yeah, that's a cool callback to my Discord. Thank you, Dwarf King. I about that life. He just wasn't about that. Quick question: what happened? Is really, huh? I gotta tweet again. I gotta put he promises. He's not about that. There we go. That's not what he is about, guys. Listen, he wasn't about that. And then he promises, guys, he's not about that. Make sure you give a heart to that, because that deserves a heart right there. All right, did my tweets of the stream. Now we can move on. Let's make a trend. Hashtag he's not about that. You want me to start it? I'll start it. Everyone else better do it too. Hashtag he's not about that. Can't really put. Can you put asterisks in here or no? No, you can't. You want? Should it be he is or he's? No, we'll do he's. He's not about that. Not about that. We'll do this because it's a lot easier to read when we have lowercase and uppercase and all that good stuff. He's not about that. So yeah. He's not about that, guys. He's not about that. Don't worry, he's not about that. See the notifications. Boom, those are the notifications. 02 with $2 super chat. He's not about that. Yep. Thank you guys all for the super chats and the membership so far. This has been a great stream so far. Thank you guys so much. Because, you know, he's not about that. That's why we're doing it. Because he's not about that. Remember that. Keep that close to your heart, because he's not about that. You know, he's not about that. Christopher Russell, $1 super chat, because he's not about that. That's why he gave a $1 super chat, because he's not about that. You know, look at the super chat. Look at the chat. He's not about that. So he gave $1. He's not about that. You know, he's not about that. Same thing with 02. He's not about that. Does anybody else want to donate? Because if you donate, you're not about that. And why would you be about that? You know, being about that isn't really being about that, you know, and it's not really worth it to be about that if you're not about that in the first place. So, don't be about that. How's my day? I'm not really about that, you know, because my day's not really about that, you know. $2 super chat from Blacklisted 756. $2 super chat. Obviously, he just isn't about that. Of course, you know, because he ain't about that. And Blacklisted 756 knew that because he's not about that. And we're not going to be about that because he's not about that. That's what we're going to do. I got to re-pull up that little section where he said, I'm not about that. Anybody else want to donate? Because we can do this. He's not about that all goddamn day. I'm all good. You donating? I'm gonna do that. $1 super chat from Contradictions. He's obviously not about that. Contradictions? You know, why wouldn't everyone have contradictions? Because he's not about that. Makes complete sense. I like your username. Thank you for the $1 super chat. I like the color blue because he's not about that. Obviously, why would he be about that? Blue isn't about that, so he's not about that. Ford Forever, $5 super chat. I used to watch Mini Lad a long time ago, and it's hard to forgive him for what he has done. I used to be one of his biggest fans. Well, you used to be one of his biggest fans, but he's not about that. So that's why you're no longer one of his biggest fans anymore, because he's not about that, you know? He's just not about that. Why would he be about that? That doesn't make any fucking sense, because he's not about that, right? Right. That's what I thought. Thank you for the $5 super chat. And I'm not about that at all. 100%. Not about that. I'm going to drink my water so aggressively if I have to keep saying he's not about that. But go ahead. Keep counting. Keep doing it. Keep donating that money. Oh, $5 super chat from Logan R. For real. He's not about that. Of course he's not about that. Logan R., you're not about that either, because we're not about that. Humans are not about that in the first place, because when they came here and approached that he's not about that at all, they sat here and go, wait, I'm not really about that. So everyone became not about that. And then our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is no longer about that as well. That's too far. He's actually about that. But Mini Lad is not about that, because he's not about that. And he's never been not about that. So no longer being not about that makes him no longer he's not about that. Makes sense? Don't do a drinking game where I say he's not about that. That is too fucking much. Too fucking much. People are gonna die. Okay, I gotta share this one clip real quick just for the memes.
Group of friends, and I don't like what happened, because obviously I know it affected you guys as well. And
Ready?
That's not what I was about.
He wasn't about that. He just wasn't about that. Let me go back, just in case you didn't get it. For those people who are angry and just waiting for the Delirious things, you guys got to pay attention. This isn't just all about Delirious, because why? He ain't about that. Mini Lad's not about that either.
Oh, that's not what I was about.
He wasn't about that. He wasn't about that. He wasn't about that. Don't get your panties bunched up or anything. He's not about that. 02, member for 10 months, level 3 supporter. Wow. This reminds me of the guy... reminds me of the you're not the guy, pal, you're not that guy. Yeah, it kind of reminds you. Thank you so much for the level 3 support, 02. Hopefully using the green name in chat and responsibly, but you already know that. Thank you for becoming a level 3 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. Dion Dottie, $10 super chat, LOL, pounding the ground. You gave me that $10 super chat and that sticker and that LOL because obviously Mini Lad's not about that. And why would he be about that? He's never about that. He didn't do those things obviously before because he's not about that. Or he did do those things, but he wasn't about that at all. So it doesn't really matter, and you should forgive him because he's not about that at all. Don't be about that because Mini Lad's not about that. Of course, Joseph with a $5 super chat. I can do this all day because he's not about that. Obviously, I can really do this all day. I don't think you have all that money to go about that because you're not really about that. So, Joseph, why don't you take a seat because you're not really about that and I'm about that, okay? So take your seat. You don't have all that money. You can't constantly be donating. You're not about that. So take a seat. Mini Lad's not about that either. Thank you for the $5 super chat, though. Pink Banana, welcome to level 1 supporter. Means a lot. Hope you use the green name in the chat responsibly, and make sure you're about that. Thank you for becoming a level 1 supporter. Thank you for becoming a member. Psycho with $2 super chat. He's not about that interview. We need that. Yeah, he's not about that interview, but he should be about that interview because if he was about that interview, he'd be about that. But since he's not that, then he's not about that. He's not about that at all. That was a little confusing, a little bit of a tongue twister, but he's not about that, and that's 100% for certain. That was good. Sorry, guys. If people donate, I'm not going to stop. If people keep donating and want to be about that, I got to be about that because Mini Lad is not about that. So I got to keep doing it. But I will move on. If I do see another super chat, we're going to have to take an intermission so I can deal with it real quick. One more time for those who want to see it.
I know it affected you guys as well. That's not what I was about.
Wasn't about that, guys. All right, moving on. I appreciate all the super chat, guys. It means a lot. All right, moving on. Our next thing, order of business, is Mr. Chilled Venom himself. He made a video about H2O Delirious, and there's a couple things about H2O Delirious. One, yes, I'm aware. A few of the Vanoss crew members removed H2O Delirious as their featured channel, which some of them removing many people from their feature channels and only including their secondary channels. And we're here to talk about that real quick, talk about why, theorize real quick. Nothing set in stone to any of these claims, just watching a video, reacting to it, and coming up with some opinions about the matter. Papa Pickett, $2 super chat, not messing with kids. He's not about that. Of course he's not about that at all, because he obviously did it before, but he wasn't about that, so it's fine, and everyone should forgive him and like and subscribe and donate because he is about that. But he's actually not about that, because actually messing with kids is a very bad thing, and he shouldn't be doing that because he's not about that. Don't be about that at all. All right. Ready to watch some chilled Venom now. I will be pausing, updating you guys, so don't worry. Just let's do this.
Hello and welcome.
This is the H2O Delirious part of the video, by the way. So all you people who were so impatient and couldn't wait for Delirious, you're finally here at the H2O Delirious part. If you're watching this after the fact, go down to the comment section below and comment the timestamp of this exact time so people can skip forward to the H2O Delirious drama, because I know people are going to be like, why did you wait so long to talk about the Delirious drama? Well, what, an hour into the stream of finally getting the Delirious thing? Chill the hell out. You're not about that. Sorry, I won't keep saying that. That's mean.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are having a good day / night. So today we're going to be diving back into a long mess of a situation. Some of you are tired of this shit, some of you are tired of all the drama altogether, and trust me, I am too. But every time there's something new to cover, I always just come back to it because I've been covering it for a long time. And the thing about the situation is that there's always such a mouthful to get through everything, and most of the time we're oddly large already. So obviously, research yourself, then go shits about your feelings and pick sides. That's
obviously fine. Come here, like the video, subscribe if you like the video of Chilled Venoms. I'm not trying to skip through his intro or anything. I'm just wanting to get to the drama.
And you can also pinpoint some things to a conclusion, but will still be left unfinished because there's a lot more rather that hasn't been revealed or made public by both Ohm and Delirious. Both have dirt and no one is innocent. Simple as that. I've made so many videos on Ohm bad-mouthing him and, you know, pointing things out. So I thought I'd even the odds by pointing some things out about Delirious on the situation. And none of this could have been made possible without the amazing research down. But he has been researching Delirious into the situation for a while. And this is someone who came into the drama siding with Delirious. So please don't give him hate. I will know exactly who is just by Rounds telling me. So please be respectful and mature. Will be cut into.
So he's talking to the doing the rounds.
So first we're going to be talking about the
part
spicy one. For the first part, we're going to be talking about the whole crew in a way, and we're also going to be talking about how Wildcat basically and Scotty removed Delirious from their featured channels.
So did you guys hear that? Wildcat basically and Scotty removed Delirious from their featured channel. This is basically I do work before with Delirious being near the top.
They usually have the whole banana bus.
And then this is after with Delirious no longer being there. If you don't believe me, we can do a quick Google search right now, which obviously we're going to go do. We're going to look up basically I do work. I'm going to click on that channel, and then we're going to go under channels, and oh, Delirious is no longer here. Yeah, Delirious just got removed for some reason. So, there is some drama that we are eventually going to need to talk about with this, and if this is like a hint to what may happen, maybe, I don't know, maybe something's going on, maybe something's not. Maybe it's better just for them to separate themselves from the drama, because there's a lot of drama under Delirious' name. There's not anything really said or conclusive about the reasoning why they did this. Not talking about any of the allegations on this. I'm just saying nothing set in stone on why they did this. Moving on from this.
True. And yes, I already know what you're going to say. It's a bit of a stretch, but just pay attention.
So right here, the Wayback Machine, obviously. This is for Delirious was there back then, but there was no way to check Scotty before he removed Delirious. Touch their dongs. What is this on? Wildcat's channel? Yeah, this would be on Wildcat's channel, because I remember their touch their dongs is what he used to put for that.
Some people judge way too quickly.
And then Delirious is no longer there with the same touch their dongs little thing right there.
So not the whole
touch their dongs, because they're about that, obviously.
Crew removed Delirious from their featured rather.
This is Scotty's channel. Check out my friends. Delirious probably would have been there before, I would assume, if all these people are here. There's also a couple people that aren't obviously listed on here, people like Cryos or someone like that, somebody who has hung out with them. Not saying Cryos did anything, and this isn't set stone and saying anything like, hey, look it, Delirious is a psychopathic murderer, that's why we removed him. There's nothing being said to why this was being done. So I'm not going to come to any conclusions or claims on this at all, because obviously other people like Cryos isn't listed on here. There's a couple other members of the group that might not be on here. I don't see Silent Droid or Executioner, but I think on Vanos's channel, I think Executioner or Silent Droid was listed on there at one point. So again, I think even Louis was on some of their featured channel things at one point. So again, this isn't saying anything at all. This is just saying, hey, Delirious is now removed from their featured channels, and it was a decision that they went in and manually did. It wasn't just something that happened. No, they went in and purposely removed it. To why, we do not know.
It was just Moo, Jiggly, and Terrorizer who did not. Nogla and Vanos.
Okay, let's go back to what he said there.
Weekly. So not the whole crew removed Delirious from their featured. Rather, it was
not the whole crew did it. Just basically Scotty and Wildcat.
It was just Moo, Jiggly, and Terrorizer who.
Yeah, Moo, Jiggly, and Terrorizer kept Delirious there.
Did not. Nogla and Vanos removed everyone except for their side channels, and
then Vanos and Nogla removed everyone besides their side channels. So Rinks and then the Nogla Shorts, I think, is what he has. Nogla Clips.
Removed everyone.
And then Vanos has Rinks. So they removed everyone completely and just had their side channels, which I think is the smartest move to do now. Protect yourselves, okay? Don't throw anybody else on your featured channels quite yet. If you're part of a group, yeah, that's fine. But like at this point, it would be not as shady just to remove Delirious. But maybe there's some internal things happening. Maybe they're fighting with Delirious for whatever reason, or maybe there's some drama going on, arguing in the chat. I don't know. There might be something going on. We do not know. So, Rinks is pretty good, though, Nogla Clips. So, if you're not subscribed to those channels, make sure you go over and subscribe to those channels. I believe I am subscribed to those channels. I think. I'm not for sure. Make sure to subscribe. I've seen clips from both. I heard music from Rinks and then Nogla Clips. Just little shorts and stuff like that. Now, you right. I see somebody put that in the chat. Yep. Very great Rinks song. Now, what does this all mean? So pretty much we have Wildcat basically and Scotty removing Delirious from there, with Moo, Jiggly, and Terrorizer keeping Delirious there, while Vanos and Nogla removed all of the channels and only kept their side channels. This could be a couple things. One, it could be something to do with the allegations. Not saying it is or not, just saying it could be. Second, it could be arguing amongst the group, fighting maybe, something going on. Or two, hold on. Are you guys talking about someone in the chat? I didn't even know there was fighting in the chat. Regardless, or it could be arguing amongst the group, or it actually just means nothing at all. Maybe they're just doing it to clean up their channels, and they don't want to keep people featured on their channel anymore. People that they aren't super close with, people that they aren't playing with. Maybe they're changing it to actually give it attention, so people will notice it and stuff like that. Don't know. There's nothing conclusive on why it happened. It's just an interesting thought to this bigger story that we do not know how it ends yet. We do not know how this story ends yet, so it's something just to keep in mind. Weebles is arguing with everyone. Is Weebles in the video 100 times? What is Weeble saying? Let's look at what Weeble. I'm just here to report all comments, lol. Well, if you're just here to report comments, that ain't really nice. Omega Thick Buns, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? All TJV does is report on massive YouTubers for clout, also another form of cancel culture. If you're reporting on massive YouTubers for clout, does that... If you're doing it for clout, that makes it cancel culture. You're going to have to give more of a reason why that's cancel culture. You can't just say it's cancel culture because you don't like it. Did you get your cute little evidence from TJV, fake news boy? Now you're telling people to educate themselves. So you're like every other Karen that shows up at Walmart, Weeble. Is that right? Do you want to come on here and talk? I can get your Discord. You want to come on here and talk to me? Gonna try to get everyone banned because why not ruin y'all's fun? Well, you can come in here and scream at everyone. Call everyone Karen. Report all of us. You want to come on here and talk to me on Discord? You want to have a live interview? You want to interview me, Weebles? Or I'll interview you if you don't want to interview me. Exactly the irony. Don't y'all love a good old troll in your day? You want to come on here and troll and give you an interview? I'll wait for Weeble's response before we continue with the Delirious drama. Come on, Weebles, we're waiting. Oh, he will be banned. If Weebles ain't gonna answer this, then we'll just ban him from the chat. We won't be able to talk again. If he ain't gonna have us sit here for 5 minutes if we're not gonna sit here and be able to talk to him. You guys want to talk to him? Type in the chat. Do you guys want Weeble to come in here? He has a problem with all of you. He's just reporting all your guys' comments. Do you guys want him to come on and talk to us? We want to give him a little bit of support, you know? Have him be a guest. Been good, TJV. College has been making me busy as hell. Decided to pop by and see what's going on. Well, thank you for coming by. Hopefully college is going well. Omega Thick Buns. LOL Loon at everyone talking about me and not paying attention to TJV. I mean, you got my attention too. So easy. Was that easy? Are you going to come on here or am I going to have to ban you from my chat? Message me on Discord, Weebles. Let's get you on here. Guys, just relax. He is being toxic. Weebles is being toxic, but it's okay. We accept all forms of people, even if they're super toxic. Oh, I've said it all, buddy. Then come say it on voice chat. Come in here, say it, so we can all hear you, and you can say it again. Look at everyone talking about me. LOL, love it. Thank you. Are you going to come on here and talk about it? If you come on here and talk about it, I'll give you the attention that you want. You're so happy everyone's giving you attention in chat. Now come onto my stream. Talk into your microphone to everybody here. Call out the people you wanted to call out. Call out me if you want to call out me. I'll give him one more chance. If the next response, you're not going to end up coming on here, I'm just going to ban you from my chat. You're obviously causing problems in the chat. He doesn't want to come on here? Is that what it is? Okay. We'll get rid of him. Everyone put F in the chat for Weebles. Sad that you didn't come on. We really wanted you to come on. Very sad, Weebles. He's gone. F in the chat for my guy. I wish you would have came on. If you still want to come on, just message me on Discord. You can join my Discord still, unless you're banned already. You're probably banned if you're going to be in my chat like that. But if you wanted to come on, join my Discord. My DMs are open to anyone who shares my Discord server with me. So, yes. Anyways, let's return back to the video. Anyways, the point that we were getting across, Delirious was removed from Wildcats, basically I do work in Scotty's channel. Big Jiggly Panda, Moo, and Terrorizer still have Delirious on their featured channels, while Vanos and Nogla removed everyone in the group besides their side channels from their featured channels page on their YouTube channel. So, yeah, because they're about that.
Vanos removed everyone except for their side channels, and the reason I find this to be more important, or rather connected to the situation, is because look back at who I said removed Delirious from their featured. Basically, Wildcat and Scotty did. Those three people were the ones involved with the victims more than anyone else in the group. Basically, Wildcat made the Skype call prank with an executioner, and even went and looked myself through these things to make sure that it's true, but Scotty also had several communications with the victim as well, and they will be blurred for safety reasons.
So, pretty much what Chill Venom's argument, I wouldn't say he's necessarily making an argument, but what I would say that Chill is saying here is that the Scotty, Wildcat, and basically are just coincidentally those three people who were featured in a lot of those older tweets. But there was a lot of people featured on those older tweets that were part of the crew as well. It wasn't just those three, but they were like the three heavy ones, and it's just weird that they're the ones who decided to remove Delirious. Again, nothing saying why or why they didn't, and there's not really one thing hinting at one or another unless you're really looking deep into this, but just something to think about.
Only Cyan because, we don't want her to get fucking doxxed again. And here are the blurred tweets with the victim. So here's Scotty as well. Nope, just laying in bed, lol. And then the girl says, grr. And is everyone asleep now? Fuck, what is sleep? Where can I download it? It's a perk, you unlock it, I believe. Well, really, how? I don't know. Otherwise, I'd be sleeping, lol. We need to find out how to get it. Are you in? I don't know what he said after that. The hair just gets worse. Ha ha ha. Lol. I think I'm gonna die. Ha 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 ha. So glad. So here it says, Cyan, we're too perfect, and then a text that's not important. Trust me, it's not. You can even zoom in if you try and read it. I don't really care. And then she also interacted with Delirious here. I like the YouTube video from H2O Delirious, Far Cry 3, funny moments. And then another one, I like the YouTube video from Vanhouse Gaming, Black Ops 2, Ninja.
Just him just reading off some tweets.
The main three that removed Delirious from their, featured basically Wildcat and Scotty. It's not like they were involved or anything. Maybe a prank was pulled on Delirious and recorded a video that never reached the surface. This will be explained now as we move on to part 2.
Now we're getting into part 2, guys.
Alright, so for part 2, we're going to be focusing on Delirious and the victims, and slightly the whole crew. Again, Rounds will be guiding through the tweets, so we will read off his explanation, and I'll be explaining the pictures he provides. So for the first tweet, it says, H2O Delirious says he's unaware to this day if Bree was 17 when he had Skype sex with her. A quick search of her public account shows Bree was 19 in January of 2015. Now turning 20 for a few months, 13 of May, APB, showing she was definitely 17 years old when he had Skype sex with her in January 2013. So the first picture shows her speaking about her birthday almost turning 20 in a few months, that being on May 13. We can confirm her birthday in the next picture with her labeling her birthday being on the May of 13. The numbers on the side mean how many days are left. She posted that on April 15, and if you count from the 15th of April all the way to the May of 13, then it will add up. Rounds took the extra step of even using an age calculator, and it shows the moment of birth on the top and the month Delirious had Skype sex with the victim in the bottom, and even confirmed her turning 20 on the May of 15, 2015. Delirious went on to admit.
Alright, so we're going to stop that real quick. $5 super chat from /Gasher. I think you should be criticized by your Louis videos. No offense, but it's because you thought your opinions were factual. Are you talking about that running joke about where I said my opinions are facts or something like that? I think that you might be talking about that. It was something that I said, and then I just sort of ended up running with it and saying, yep, that's what I said or whatever. I don't even know where that sort of originated from. I thought I said something like, there was somebody in the chat saying, oh my God, it's definitely a fact, and we were going back and forth joking about it, and I'm like, yep, Louis, for a fact, definitely did this. Why? Because we have opinions, and our opinions are factual, and that's where it all eventually came from. Are you talking about that? And then ever since, like, Crow jumped on it and said, wait, your opinions are factual and stuff like that. And then I argued that, and then it went and went and went and went and went. But yeah, definitely, my opinions are 100% factual. So you should definitely listen to a guy on the internet named TJV 100%, because my opinions are factual. Thanks for the $5 super chat, though.
And having Skype sex with the 17-year-old in a tweet longer, and insinuated that they were just Xbox friends. He allegedly then heard of a recording his friends took of the Skype sex 1 week after the event. He confronts them on the 20th of January 2013, but was tweeting Bree in December 2012. And here is the first picture where Delirious says he heard of an audio recording confirming Delirious's confirmation, along with the tweets after the events of the Skype call happening, like where H2O says no one can trust Executioner or Marcel. And the next picture is a little bit more straightforward, because the top tweet says, how you gonna beat your meat on a group Skype chat? I mean, this is not I fucking love you, but damn, bahaha. And then Wildcat himself adds to it, saying that he literally just jerked it to a still image of a minor, and then the random just flips the fuck out. And
wait, so I could send that, but not tell you that FlexTango was supposedly calling you out? Wait, hold on, let me read what you're saying real quick. So I could send that, but not tell you that FlexTango supposedly calling you out? I don't know what you mean by that. Like, was FlexTango calling me out at some point? I'm confused, Slasher. You're gonna have to be more descriptive of what your layout more. I might be dumb.
And then Wildcat closes it off with saying that Delirious was in a Skype chat video with the minor, and before some of you say that it wasn't towards Delirious that we're talking about, who else has had allegations thrown at them about having Skype calls with the minor other than Delirious? Louis Caliber's situation with the minors happened sometime after, and Mini Lads happened in 2016, so this is directly at Delirious. Moving on, however, Marcel also brought up the video by threatening Delirious with publicizing the video.
Carol, I'm not saying that they're used as evidence. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's just something that we're including. Just because Nogla is trying to boost his side channel, and just because Vanos removed his future channels a while ago and added ranks, which might be the case, even if it isn't the case, it doesn't matter. We're not using it as evidence. It's just a thing to note in the entirety of all this. That's all we're saying. I wasn't saying anything else besides that. Don't come to this video thinking I'm making any claims against Delirious. It's just drama that's surrounding Delirious and extra notes to take into consideration to form your own opinion. That's all it is. Slasher, I read what you said. I have no idea, Slasher, what you're referring to at all. Flex Tango, I don't think has called me out. If he did, I can search up his channel real quick and see if he called me out. But as far as I know, he mainly covered my back for a lot of that stuff. I had DMs with Flex Tango and talked to him about a lot of this stuff. I never had any problems with Flex Tango at all. Malika and Omeka I've had problems with for a while. But I don't know exactly what you're saying for that. I know a couple of people are confused in chat. Don't worry about it. Just pay attention to the video. We're watching the video. It's all good. Or look at Yoshi right there. You know, just get memorized by that.
Video, and then someone asked, aren't you guys friends? And then Delirious says that they were, and then tells him, I guess you know who to trust. And the next one, the last one, is directly towards Marcel, telling him that he hates drama and how he's hearing something from everyone, which is probably about the Skype call video. And then Marcel just brings up how Delirious basically publicized it as well with the comments that he made. But remember who removed Delirious from their features and who is talking about it here. Wildcat and Marcel are the ones talking about a Skype call and know exactly what Delirious did, and now it took them this long to remove him from their featured list. And I feel like they're trying to distance from Delirious, and removing him from the featured list is the first step to that. Delirious also said that they didn't know each other outside of Xbox, yet there are screenshots of Delirious adding the victim, saying where she is, and the screenshot where Tyler quoted one of the victim's tweets, which also says Delirious acts like a thirsty 13-year-old with daddy issues, and Delirious's tweet in the bottom explains it all with that winky face. Rounds also explains it in his words, saying, this shows that Delirious, 1, was acquainted with Bree outside of Xbox before the Skype sex, 2, has done something to make her think that he was quote-unquote thirsty before the Skype sex, and 3, should be aware that her Twitter account was just a few months old before the Skype sex and contained her age. Furthermore, Delirious leads us to believe that he had no contact with the 17-year-old Bree after he found out that Skype sex was recorded. However, we can see below many of Delirious's group of friends remained friends with Bree after the events, making it unlikely that he could cut ties completely. And yeah, this is true. Almost all of them did keep in touch, and I am even surprised that Vanos made a comment considering how composed of a person he is, who would never even think of jumping into drama. And they even played games with Bree and even featured her in old videos, so they very much stayed in contact. But since there is no proof of Delirious having made contact with her after this, it will stay as a maybe but most likely, but just in case we move on. It is also interesting to note that although Bree's account is private and H2O and the crew have deleted many other tweets for this period, I came across this below tweet from a fan asking Delirious to tell Bree to shut the fuck up in September 2013, with nearly 5 months after the Skype sex. Holy shit, I almost messed that up. And here is that picture where the random told Bree to shut the fuck up, which raised a couple of eyebrows, or rather she's lying or they are trying to cover up what really happened. And what did happen? Well, we'll have to wait for more info to release because I can't just assume shit and run.
Okay, I want to pause it real quick because I don't want you guys, like, just in case anybody has watched this video already. We were eight minutes in. We got about 2 minutes left to go on this. So pretty much what this is catching up is that there's this whole story about Breland and stuff like that, and the whole 17-year-old that Delirious had a Skype call with, and they did some inappropriate stuff in there, which Delirious addressed in the twit longer. He's wrong for that. Obviously, for doing such a thing. Does he deserve to be on the platform? I don't think so. Just like how I don't believe Minilad should be on the platform. Beyond that, did Delirious go to any other extents that Minilad did? Not necessarily. There's a long list of things, but yes, Delirious is in the same boat as anybody else would be in for the exact same thing. If you choose to support him, it's the same if you choose to support Minilad. Go ahead. I don't choose to support those content creators, yada, yada, yada. Now, having said this, for all of this, the whole Breland and Skype call thing and all this stuff in between, you know, there's not really a lot of context to go on besides the old screenshots and what's tweeted out. If you look at anything from the wrong way, it's going to seem like it's a bad thing. So, again, you just got to choose on how you want to go into there. If you're going to go in there being a little more optimistic for the guys, you might not think what they said is too bad, or it just seems a little jokey and stuff like that. If you go in there not liking the guys, not liking the Vanos crew, you're going to sit here and think that they're a bunch of pedos or whatever. And a lot of what they said wasn't even necessarily that bad. That's just my opinion, though. Feel free to look at it yourself. It's the same thing that Omrecker gave to Keemstar, and they put out in the drama alert video of all those old tweets and all that other stuff. And there's a reason why they're being deleted, because nowadays people will take anything out of context. Have I deleted tweets before? Yeah, I've deleted tweets before, because looking back on them, they were cringy, they were old, and yes, somebody might try to use that against me in the future, even though everything I said there was completely fine, legal, safe, and all for and all good with the TOS of Twitter. But people will try to cancel people over the dumbest shit. So yes, things like that has always happened. Yeah, all this stuff happened back in like 2013. We're talking about stuff that almost happened 10 years ago. But that's the great lengths what people will go through to accuse people. So that's kind of why we have drama in the first place for stuff like this. Regardless, though, we should move on and watch the rest of this video.
Run with it like some people do, but we move forward. This is interesting because Delirious has told us he never found out Bree's true age, said they didn't have much contact, and led us to believe that they cut ties. However, this fan knew that H2O was friends with Bree nearly 9 months after the Skype sex event that wasn't made public till 2021.
All right, Chilled Venom just typed in the chat. He's the guy who made this video, and he's talking. That's whose voice we're hearing. Chilled Venom just said in the chat, it's just weird that people listen when somebody else presents this. They don't get flamed all the time. If I was and presented this, I'd get demolished. Well, not necessarily, Chilled Venom. What did, if went about it a certain way to be able to present this, he would have a little bit more respect amongst everyone, I would say. But he also went to great lengths to be able to sit here and shit talk Delirious as much as he possibly can on every little thing. Like for him to say FAGGOT, for him to brag about money, every little thing. DMs between them, personal beef with the group, accusing the entire group of stuff with no evidence at all, believing in an email that he just got that was obviously faked. There was just bad attempt after bad attempt after bad attempt after bad attempt. Some of those things might have been good attempts, but they were stuck right around all these failed attempts to try to demolish the group. That's what Ohm's goal was to obviously tear down the group. It's what it seemed like, at least. And if he didn't have those intentions, then he shouldn't have done things the way he did. So Ohm is being criticized for the way he handled that entire thing. He handled it very piss poorly. Chilled. So I think if Ohm did do this in a better way, he would have gotten not as much flack from it. All right? Does that make sense? Both are in the wrong for the wrong things. Delirious had actions from almost 10 years ago that he shouldn't have done. We can all agree on that, I think. Okay? But Ohm's in the wrong for how he's handling things now. And I'm going to be more hypercritical about how things are handled now rather than 10 years ago. 10 years ago, somebody can be a different person today. 10 years ago, somebody can be far away from their actions and the people that they did their actions with. People who are doing bad things now, I think, can be addressed now. And there will always be a time and place to reflect and look back on those things that happened 10 years ago. Not trying to excuse anybody here. They're both in the wrong, but that's just how I'm viewing these things. And if you agree, let me know in the chat. If you don't agree with me, let me know in the chat as well. One thing I also want to say is that, hold on, Chill just said, one thing I also want to say is that despite Delirious having a family, if he's not innocent, the authorities won't just back off for him being a criminal, lol, and that in this if. Yeah, I agree.
Yep, and there's further.
All right, hold on. This I thought this might happen at some point. They might not be calling me out, but let's just read it. John Warby said, so by your analogy, TJV, Moneyline gets a pass in 10 years' time. Did I ever say Delirious gets a pass just because it happened 10 years ago? Did I ever say that? Can anybody in the chat say, did I say Delirious gets a pass because it happened 10 years ago? Did I ever say Delirious gets a pass? Did I ever say Delirious gets a pass? Not one bit. Again, Don't sit here and try to do it. I'm just being neutral as much as I possibly can, giving a slight opinion here and there. That's all I'm doing. If you want to sit here and be Mr. Anti-TJV, go for it. We're about to cover somebody who makes tons of little shorts about me, and it's funny to watch. We're about to do that in just a second. If you want to be that guy, I don't care. I'm not sitting here trying to side with one or the other during the stream. I will make a full edited video with a script and a lot of time thinking, and that's when you will get my side in things. But I am not at all sitting here trying to say, am I siding with one or another? I never said one bit Delirious gets a pass because it happened 10 years ago. What I'm saying is what Omricker is doing now is far more dangerous and far more important to discuss right away than the thing that Delirious did 10 years ago. If that's the only thing that happened. Omricker has been sitting here constantly spreading lies about other people that very well could be innocent, such as Moose Knuckle. Has he had any allegations against him? No, but has tried to sit here and say, yes, Moo has done some stuff. He has specifically said the entire Vanoss crew has shared group chats where they're sending nudes to each other. And that includes Big Jiggly Panda, that includes Terrorizer, that includes everyone who's played with them, everyone who's in the main group, Nogla. And what? It's okay to sit here and call out all of them. It's okay to, just throw false allegations because we got to worry about the false allegations first. No, figure out where they're coming from first. Figure out what the intention is behind that. And if they have evidence, then we can focus on that. But until then, there's just a very big lack of evidence in all of this. The only thing we have on Delirious is that he admitted to that one thing, and that's literally the only thing we see. We see a bunch of tweets, a couple DMs, which not all of them were properly addressed when they came out. Not saying Delirious is right or wrong. I'm not accusing Delirious of anything, but I'm also not saying he's innocent either. I'm not saying anything of that matter if he's innocent or guilty. I'm just sitting here saying he does not get a pass for what he did. He admitted to what he did is wrong, and he is wrong for that. But I'm also sitting here trying to say that it's very important to address his Omricker and his flaws in all of this. That's all I'm just trying to say. That's my bad. Misconstrued what you said. That's fine. I'm just saying there's just going to be a few people who end up coming to the chat every once in a while, and they just want to sit here and try to pick one quote I said from this or whatever and say, oh, so you're so against Miniland for this, but you're not against Delirious for this? And I'm like, when did that ever happen? Like, that was back in May when I was called like a Delirious fanboy. I was called a Delirious fanboy so fucking much, and I was like, I haven't watched a Delirious video in like 5-6 years maybe at that point. I was like, what the fuck? And then I actually went by to go watch a couple Delirious videos, and I was like, yeah, it's not my kind of gamer to watch. He can do his own thing, but I don't usually watch that. So yeah. Yeah, and if you also look at it too, there is big differences between the Delirious and the Mini thing too, and that's what I was trying to address earlier too, that like Mini also had a bunch of other things stacked on top of the thing that he did, while Delirious, he was probably early 20s, mid 20s when this happened, like 10 years ago. I don't know how old he is or how old he was at the time, but the thing happening 10 years ago, and assuming that's the only thing that happened, because we don't have evidence against all the other claims so far, so.
Prove that they had made a couple convos that I really don't know the context of, but Delirious did lie about not knowing who Bree is, and they seemed pretty close at the time of these tweets, so I doubt Delirious didn't know how old she was. He most likely knew her age, but we'll just move on to the final part already. It is also important to note that Delirious says in his Twitlonger that his friends made an audio recording, quote-unquote, of the Skype sex, yet it was stated on numerous occasions by his friends that it was in fact a video recording of his Skype sex encounters with the 17-year-old Bree. And yeah, this is true. He did say it was a recording while everyone else said it was a video. Marcel said it was a video, and so did Tyler say it was a video. The reason probably why Delirious called it an audio clip is because it was recorded as a video that only shows the call with Delirious in the audio, considering Delirious never turns on his cam, so that's why it was considered an audio clip, despite it probably being an MP4 only showing audio, which is considered an MP3. Yet again, Delirious has been lying here from what it seems, and who knows if he's going to do it again, what else has he lied about. But anywho, this is really all I have. I want to thank Grounds for helping me out with this, with having all the info in one place and in order as well, so I really thank him a lot. But
All right, so that's all of it. That's the only thing really on Delirious. Is there any questions about the whole Delirious thing? Anybody wants to send in for a super chat or anything, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, that's pretty much all. I don't really have many other opinions beside that. I noticed that Sean Paul 339 asked what juice am I hitting today. It's called Bad Drip. It's supposed to be like a gummy bear flavor, but that's... Oh, let me turn on the bigger screen for y'all. Bad Drip Gummy Bear. So yeah, that's pretty much it. He covered pretty much what Doing the Rounds, the Twitter account, has been posting out about it. Kind of laid out what, you know, the context is behind it, which I think is very helpful for some people. If it was helpful for you, you can go over to Chilled Venom's video. Just type in Chilled Venom. It's right here. Go to this channel and this video, and you can go ahead and hit that like button. Click on videos, click on this, and here you go. And you can come over here and hit the like button or the dislike button, depending on if you liked it or not. I think it was a very informative video. He was letting people know what was going on, and all that other good stuff. So feel free to go over there if you guys would like to go over there and do that. But yeah, got a gummy bear flavored juice. Yeah. We're not quite done with the drama yet, so I wouldn't dip yet. There's another... I told you there was a little surprise at the end. There's a little surprise drama I wanted to bring up. So, having said that, little surprise drama. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this channel, but... they, for a long time, has been making shorts about me. I will make probably a full video talking about all this, unless he decides to take down all of his videos, which I hope he doesn't. But there's I kind of mentioned it before. Chicago foot lettuce, 3,000. Chicago foot lettuce, 3,000. He's made a lot of videos about me, and a lot of other shorts. Kind of a messy channel. He only has a phone he records and edits on and all that stuff. I'm not going to be doing anything besides just clicking on a few videos because they're all public, they're all free to watch, and let's watch them real quick. TJV views dropping is one of the videos down here, top right of your guys' screen. Let's see what he has to say.
You see the views kind of dropping for TJV. This didn't even hit a lot of views at all. Like, you see it hit 3K, and then you see it, like, hit 600. So you see the views dropping for TJV because people are seeing through his content and knowing what he's doing. And
so he says, my views went from 676 1 week ago to 10,000 views 6 days ago. And he says that's views dropping.
he doesn't even look at any of that stream. He doesn't even, like, go to his video to show it. No.
And apparently I don't even go to the video to show it. When I did actually show clips. So Chicago Foot Lettuce, I don't know if you want to be a news channel or work for your local news station, but if you do, I would retract that statement and make sure that you have a good, clean history of reporting your information. Because I did show clips of the mini live stream in that live stream, and my views aren't going down, they're actually going up. Or you say TJV views dropping. So it went from 676 views to 10,000 views when I talked about the mini lad stuff. So I would correct that, maybe. But yeah, I'll be quiet. I want to listen.
You know, stuff like that. Like, look, you see the views dropping in minimum. So, TJV, we see through your bullcrap, dude. Yeah.
Do you guys see through my bullcrap? Is that what's going on?
TJV, we see through your bullcrap, dude. Yeah. You see the...
Don't worry. If you think that's the only thing, no, it's not. Let's go to the next thing. Again, using many lads' name for views doesn't get you noticed. So let's click on this real quick. Oh, I muted it. Fuck.
What's up? So it's me. I'm gonna respond to TJV's live stream. And it has more, again, more likes.
Disliked my video. Ouch, that hurt a little.
Likes, which is bad. Again, he's going to be using the live stream. poor views, as you guys can see.
Stop watching his stuff.
TJV for that.
God. Forget about it. For like, hey, you gotta, until you can look your bowling pin in the face and feel good about yourself, don't go back to streaming. Maybe your therapist said something like that.
Again, he's trying to act like he's tough, talking about Mini Lad using him for content. And again, TJV, you have no excuse. And then also, what was that Minecraft? What was that? What were you like watching a girl stream playing Minecraft? What the hell?
I did a friendly positivity rage stream. Is what I did. But regardless, I just wanted to show you a quick little surprise. If you guys would like to look up Chicago Foot Lettuce 3000, his channel's right here. He has many videos where he talks about me. I think if I scroll down farther, I'll find like a ton of videos in a row. He uploads a lot of videos on mobile. He's consistent as hell. I really like his channel. I'm definitely going to subscribe to him right in front of all of you guys. TJV uses Min Lad for views right there. That's a good video. And he's trying to act like TJV. TJV waits for his fans to defend him. Nice try, keep defending TJV. You see, I've watched a few of these videos. They're pretty good. All these right here. Well, we know what TJV gonna do. TJV fans dislike the video. TJV using people's names for views, even though he just put my name in his title. And that's exactly what I did. So, regardless, if you want to subscribe to Chicago Foot Lettuce, let me show you this so you guys can screenshot the screen or type it in. Feel free to. I'm going to subscribe. Great channel. I love your channel. You talk about great stuff. Hopefully, I get to see an updated video because you're really consistent. So, yeah. Because he's about that, guys. He's very about that. He's about that. All right. Now, talked about all the drama. If there's any other super chats or memberships comes in, I will talk about that and bring that up. But before we are done here, we are going to do a quick I'm going to restart completely. My computer just shut down right there. A positive raid of a streamer on YouTube. I don't know any better way to say that. But we're going to raid somebody. There's 500 people in here. Hopefully we can get a lot of people to jump over to another channel and freak out somebody with a face cam that we can see their reaction and do that. So we're going to positively raid somebody with how many people are here. So let's raid somebody. Be friendly, be nice. And go from there. So let me find somebody real quick. There's no face cam on this one. You gotta have a face cam. If you don't got a face cam, it ain't gonna happen. That one has copyrighted music, and I don't want the stream just to blip out of it existence. Hold on, finding something. Give me 1 second. All right, I think I found somebody. I really hope this isn't a pre-recorded. I don't think it's a pre-recorded one. Wait, hold on. This person doesn't speak English. Sorry, we got to go with somebody who speaks English so I can understand them. Webcam. Is anybody streaming right now? Nope. How are your guys' day, though? I never asked that in the beginning of the stream. How was your guys' day? Did you guys have a good weekend? Is that a good Monday for you guys? making money. Do you guys have jobs? Where do you guys work? I'm always curious on what people do for work. Oh, someone said they're unemployed and alone. That's sad. Burger King. Someone really works at Burger King? I just had Burger King today. It was so good. I'm going to use this real quick to find the live video because this is the best way to do it. We're going to go with barely anybody watching, 18. Do you guys want to go with like 0 people watching or like 8 people watching or what? Hopefully there's a face cam on some of these. No face cam on that one. Alright, I think we found one.
Gold blocks with
Bro, my whole inventory got messed up now.
No, you cannot.
God.
You can't
Yo, see you, Chaz. Have a great night, bro. Thanks for stopping in.
Not for the block I'm talking.
Alright, I found one. We're going to do this one.
If you want me to teleport you to me.
No,
This
I'm good.
he has 6 people watching. It's as close to 0 as I can make it.
At the ready, so just
You can
let
look
me know
that up,
whenever.
or I will share it in the chat right now. There's the link. Go
Buddy.
That's why he
raid
said-
this guy.
You need it.
Go tell
You
him
listen to Sid,
whatever.
That's why he just
Go
said-
say something nice.
I Draven, stay out of my conversation.
His name
Whoa,
is
holy crap. I'm gonna
Draven.
say it 6
Draven
times.
Mayberry.
He's just telling you if you want him to teleport you. Just
Go say
okay,
hello.
neighbor.
Okay, daddy.
Stream raid. Okay, the raid's happening.
Yo, Alex, what up, bro? Welcome to the stream, man.
I gotta fill my bucket with.
Wait, we're getting a raid, bro. Shit.
He did the
Dude,
sheesh.
stop, please. Holy crap, what is this raid? What the? What? I'm so confused, bro. You guys see chat right now? We have 35 viewers. Yo. Hello.
Does YouTube even have it's
Yo, it's just chat raids. Like someone from his stream. Can someone like get this guy's channel, bro? Hello. Make sure you guys drop a sub. Welcome. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going
drop
on,
a sub.
bro.
He
A lot of
knows how to
people
hit
up in here,
that.
though.
Hit that like button too.
That's
Subscribe.
TJV raid, bro. I appreciate it. Who is TJV though?
He's gonna look at me real quick.
Oh. Hold on, Will.
His dog scared him a little bit.
Wait.
How did I die?
Hold on, my dog. Wait, who's stage? I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. Fill me in. Dang, he's got 83,000 subscribers.
He found my channel. He found my channel.
Sheesh, bro.
Sheesh.
I gotta take my shirt off for you. Wait. No, I don't do that.
No, I wouldn't do
Yo,
that.
thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate it. Welcome
Oh,
everybody.
That's
Hello, we're
nice.
playing Minecraft, obviously, as you can tell.
That's so
It's
sweet.
party time. Hold on. Yo, let me get my dog real quick. Hold on.
Hey, yeah, there we go.
Hold on a minute. It is party time.
Yo, that setup is insane there. Look at that setup.
Yo, thanks for the raid, bro. We appreciate it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
TP to me.
Oh, so cute.
TP to you or TPU to me?
Holy
TP
smokes,
to me.
guys. Thank you. That PC though, hey, it's my 3080, brother. Yo, I appreciate the raid, man. Thank you so much.
Yo, yeah, no problem,
Doggo
man.
always sub.
But don't click on my
Yes, sir.
Yo,
My
he has
dogs
like
are
the little
amazing.
Twitch, like
Give me 1
carved
second, let me
out
just mute them
Twitch
real
thing
quick.
right
Bro,
there.
Thank you so much for the raid, bro. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Berry Squad. We got
The
we
Berry
just
Squad.
recently switched to YouTube, so I appreciate the freaking raid, dude. Holy shebang!
He
man.
just switched to YouTube recently. That's
You
awesome.
got a sub.
I like the Berry
Hey,
Squad.
I got 2 more dogs, guys. I got 2 more dogs. You guys want to see some more dogs?
Yes, bring
Hold
more
up, give me a
dogs.
minute.
More
Give me a
dogs.
minute.
This is why we raid
By
people.
the way, Chad, don't judge the stain on my pants. I spilled coffee. This is my other puppy right here. This is Lilo.
Lilo.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, this
And then,
is so
hold
cool.
Hold up. Just for you guys. Dry scoop G Fuel time, baby. Hold up.
Try scoop G. Oh God.
All right, this is my favorite G Fuel flavor, you guys. You guys want to get real lit? You guys gonna get real lit up in here?
This guy's gonna get
Yeah,
fucked up.
I got another dog too. Holy cow! Thank you, bro. This raid hit hard. I appreciate it. How did you find my stream?
I just went on Explore,
All right,
Live,
I
and
love
Gaming,
you.
and then
TJV,
Minecraft.
bro, you're a goat.
Go for it. Go for it. Ah! Does he cough? Does he cough? Does he cough? Oh! He's gonna make
Oh my god, bro! That boy burns your throat.
Dude, this guy
crying.
is so cool. He truly
Oh, man,
about
that was
that.
bad.
He about that. He about that.
I'm about to puke. Whew. Yo, the follows are starting to come in.
The follows are starting
my
to come
God.
in.
Holy crap! Look at all those follows, dude. Just now.
Yo.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This
man.
guy is great.
Wow. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
No problem.
You're disgustingly insane, dude. So I appreciate that a lot.
No problem, man.
Welcome. Welcome. I need to go subscribe to your channel, man.
Aw.
I dropped you a sub. I left you noties on, bro. I appreciate you.
Awesome.
Oh my
awesome.
goodness, dude.
That's awesome.
What a guy, bro.
All right.
Sub to this dude.
We're going to leave him there. We're going to leave him there because we're going to do another positivity raid stream. We're going to raid another gamer real quick. So I need all of you guys who are still here to raid the last person. Let's give another small content creator a great chance to have new viewers, a new community, build the community that they have already, and go from there. This guy is really cool. Draven Mayberry, get part of the Berry Squad. I love that name, the Berry Squad. He has 3 cute doggos right over there, and he downed some dry ass G Fuel too. The fuck? And he's willing to take off the shirt. So, yeah, let's find somebody else. Hopefully they're just as cool as that guy. We'll do one more person. We have 283 people here. Let's see if we can get like near 50 people to raid this next person. Got to find this webcam though. Got to find that webcam. Webcam. What is this?
Kind of like Mortal Kombat does, but I do understand how that could be a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna do this one. I'll share this
Research
link.
101,
This
where you
is
also need to play
Black
Mortal Kombat.
Minecraft.
So
So we're gonna try this
I
out.
think a
My
story mode
webcam's
could
kind
work
of in her
and it would
way,
be really cool.
so I'm gonna move that in just a second so you guys can
It
see her
would.
face. But let me spam the link. Get over there and start the raid. Start the raid.
Oh, jeez.
Start the raid, guys.
Only tell that to people if there's money on the line. I actually might rise.
Let me
to
move
the
my
occasion.
webcam real quick so I'm not in
Not
her
good at
way,
Apex.
so we can see her reaction.
I'm good at like.
All right, get over there and
not
start
Apex.
it.
I actually, at one point in time, a raid. Wait, they do raids on Twitch? Or where the heck am I? They do raids on YouTube? Hold on, there's raids on YouTube? Wait, hold on. Wait, yo, stop for real. Can you guys, excuse me? Can you hold the phone? There are raids on YouTube. Wait, who raided you?
TJV.
Hold on! Don't stop! Yo, that's funny because I'm definitely a Facebook streamer, but then I mentioned Twitch because I didn't know that there were raids on here.
Oh, that is so
I'm
nice.
dead.
More people, go over there. I just spammed the
Welcome to
link.
stream, guys.
I'm gonna spam the link again. Get more people over there.
I never heard that was a thing. Thank you. What's up, guys? Welcome to the
Get over there.
I did promise myself that I was going to start streaming more on YouTube. I
Yes.
partnered on Facebook, but I promised myself I was going to stream more on YouTube and do my stuff. Now, hi.
Wait,
What's up?
someone
What?
said, who's
What?
this
They said
pretty
what?
lady? This is a raid. Ooh,
Oh.
I love that.
You're playing Minecraft too? Well, awesome. Welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And since you guys are more so familiar with streaming on YouTube, let me know the different awesome things that can be done. I don't have.
This is
on a whole
awesome.
bunch
She's
of
just like
alerts.
brand new to it too. That's so cool.
I just don't. I haven't had my alerts set up fully for YouTube yet, but I appreciate it. So we did do a
Hit that
giveaway.
like.
We ran a giveaway today
And
on
subscribe.
the Minecraft chair. I'm gonna ask Secret Lab if they'll let me do another giveaway on it. Oops, that just fell down.
Hey, you guys might be able to win something. She's doing a giveaway and everything.
Janie Lady, you seem sweet. So we're doing the support of your content. I appreciate it. Pong or ping? Choose.
Pong or ping? Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna set off so many people.
I'm going to choose
Ping.
Yeah, I want to choose ping. Ping is
Yes,
very
ping chat
important
for the
in
win. Let's go. Yes. Let's go ping chat.
I don't know. Ping sounded great. You can have super chats. Yeah, see, that's why there is really stuff going off in my ear. Interesting. That's the reason why I do want to do more on YouTube, because
This is
I'm
cool.
like, you know, I have a YouTube. Why not? I want to choose ping.
Oh my god.
Today I did not have. I think it is the right answer. Today I did not have up a thumbnail because
Alright.
I didn't do a giveaway thumbnail because I'm not like, I don't like to be clickbaity. So I was like, I'm not doing a thumbnail for the giveaway.
See, and
I'm
that's
like,
gonna be
I'm not
really
doing
hard
that,
because
yeah.
like nowadays it seems like you have
So
to
I
be
decided not
clickbaity to get famous, but these people are just growing
Give her all the
slowly.
likes,
And
guys. Thank you guys
make
so
sure to
much.
head
I
over there and help.
appreciate it. This is
Click the
wow. Thank
link
you guys.
in the chat. Scroll up in the chat. Click the
Look at
link.
me.
Go over there and give her a like.
I didn't even know that they even had raids on here. That
What do you mean
is.
Pong is the better choice? How
Wait, why is
okay,
Pong?
we run
Hold on,
over-
hold on.
Yeah.
Why is Pong the better choice? Is it because?
Okay, now they're going to be
because
arguing
Pong
about ping
is
and
the
pong on
game
here.
Pong?
I have to
Is
X
that
out of
the-
this. Sorry. But make sure to scroll up. There's 2 links. One to the Berry Squad. Go join the Berry Squad. It's another young content creator that wants to be able to grow on the channel. And then obviously head up here. Make sure you subscribe and like both their videos, actually. Thank you guys for being part of this Positivity Red. Thank you guys for joining this whole live stream. It's been a great 2 hours. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you're watching this far ahead of time and the stream's already over, feel free to put some timestamps down below and I will pin your comment if you have all the correct timestamps and I will check them out. And I would really appreciate the help so other people can be able to move around the video how they would like to do that. Thank you guys so much of everything. This has been a good 2 hours of merch and 2 hours of drama and 2 hours of slight positivity here and there, and then 2 hours of Weeble not accepting to come on and have an interview with me because he's not about that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Expect some new merch out relatively soon if I ever get around to it, because I might not be about that. All right, I'll see you guys. Have a great day.